I would have the student play from here to here. Now, this would, let's just assume that the person has learned piano for, let's say, 2-3 years or something like that, or maybe a little more. Let's say that they're not a total beginner. If they were a total beginner, I'd have to start from probably even smaller than this. But let's say that they have some experience. If they had like no experience and they deeply wanted to play this, I would have to start like from here to here. And this is actually a third of a quarter, more or less, like from here to here. And so I would actually mark like 1/12 if I wanted to keep track of that. And I actually would track that. So instead of that, let's assume the person's skilled enough to play right hand alone from here to here, which is actually already pretty difficult. And so here to here, this would actually be another quarter measure set. Now I'm going to say briefly, the default means of solving any separate hand set is adding in reverse. And if you want to search David Chang adding in reverse, if you search David Chang 14 layers of strategy as applied to river flows, and you have a whole playlist. I talk about adding in reverse as, as applied to separate hand sets. So I won't go into all the details here, but basically you might play like just the last chord, you might play the last 2 chords, you might play the last 3 chords, and then the entire 4 chords. And that's your default strategy for solving any separate hand set. It's actually the default strategy for solving any set, but I'll say that it's no more complicated than this for a separate hand set. If it goes wrong, then you would go back to the blue, the green, the yellow, the red, etc. And all of this is just so that you can mark this in the end.